Hello Libra, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. So today I'm going to do a reading for career. Next week will be love. Today it will be career. So I did do a meditative session and I got to write some things during that. I also already did a pre-shuffle, wrote some more things, just to try to maybe, I felt like it was more of a backstory. Maybe not though. I felt like it was a backstory. So either way, I'm just going to shuffle these a little bit. This is the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. And we're going to get some nice messages to start off with to keep in mind during the reading. So yeah, I felt like the cards I was getting in the pre-shuffle was it was like a backstory or something. Definitely feeling some drama, a little bit of drama. I feel like there may have been some sort of fighting that led to some sort of defeat for Libra. Oh my goodness. I'll trust that they'll come out if they need to. What was I saying? Oh, some sort of defeat. I feel like there was some sort of defeat. Some sort of fighting, some sort of heartbreak. There was also something about see, I got something that there were people around you that are jealous, and then the moon card came out, and then I felt like there's like people who are enemies that you don't realize are enemies. That's what I feel right now, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Is this literally? Alright. Okay. Yes. I will take them. Let's see what they say. Oh, wow. I just got these two cards already for Gemini. That's really funny. Okay. Let's see. Just read these. Wow. So all of these kind of they kind of relate to the same thing a little bit. They're kind of all saying kind of be open to magic a little bit. Be open to your connection to source, your connection to whatever you believe in, whatever spiritual thing you believe in, or if you don't believe in something, I mean, I don't know why you're watching tarot, but whatever you believe in, like I feel like you need to recognize that connection, and you need to maybe become more aware of it, or at least allow yourself to use it more. So we have conception, soul time, synergy, and Gaia. So I'll read conception. Conception is the frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember that infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Be aware of how much power you have. This is soul time, and it says the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new I can't read. Of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corpse body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. I love that. And then this is synergy. This is the number 5, so that's change. Let's see, the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. I feel like maybe you're kind of blocking yourself off from some sort of abundance that you're supposed to receive, but you may be blocking yourself in some way. or maybe divine timing hasn't come in yet. And this is Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Yeah, so this is definitely about realizing your bigger part in this, and where don't take so lightly the power that you have. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, don't ignore your intuition. Don't ignore signs from the universe. Whatever you're getting, don't ignore it. Allow it to come through. Okay. So I think I'm going to keep these out. I'm just going to keep them on the side here. Low row. All right, let's get on with it. Oh my goodness. It's not what I wanted. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. I get it. You want to talk. Alright. The cards are ready to speak. Yeah, so I definitely felt like there was some sort of defeat or stress about something, fighting with someone, a loss of some sort. But I also felt like you were also like gaining strength. Maybe you're hurting yourself and kind of taking a rest so that you can come back into your power. Okay. All right. Where can I put this? This here. All right. Okay. Ooh. Lovely. Wow. Awesome. I knew that was a backstory. Oh, I'm not flipping these yet. Lovely. Wow. You're definitely being pushed into something new. You're definitely being guided to, maybe you feel like you're being guided to take a new step in a new direction. I felt something about the entertainment business, but I don't really know. But either way, right now, it looks like you're standing in a lovely place as the Queen of Cups. You know, someone who can fill her own cup. You know, you love yourself enough to give love to another. And I feel like that's what this is. Your cup's already filled. You don't need someone to come fill your cup for you, you know? And that's when you're in the best place to get the best results. And I keep doing this, but this like looks like love to me because it's like watery emotion, but this is a career reading to keep in mind as well. So, you know, you're sitting in a place where you are maybe financially stable enough to put some investment into a passion of yours, or maybe you have, you know, put together a skill set and a good enough resume to start handing out that resume, because it looks like you have a lot of options in your future, and you're actively thinking about foundations and, you know, where to lay your foundation. You're actively thinking about, you know, where to, you know, set up camp. You know what I mean? Deep down, you really want to take this leap of faith. Deep down, you know you're ready to take a risky leap forward for your better. And you may not have all of the answers yet. You may be going into something kind of being a newbie at it. You may be going into something that you kind of have to study more on to become proficient in, or maybe it's just like a job that has a lot of you know what I mean, like systems to learn. You're kind of like going towards something that you may not be what is it called? You may not be a master at it. That's the best way to put it. You may not be a full master at it yet, but you are ambitious. I see a lot of ambition here. And in the past, I feel like you may have been slow to make this move. You may have really been taking your time to make this move. And now you're ready, and you are giving out, you're putting your name out there, you're putting your resume out there, you're networking, you're doing something, you're putting active work and investment into something, whether that be a person, a project, a business, your own name. You know what I mean? Like if your plan is to have your name be a brand, you know what I mean? Like if you're trying to identify yourself, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to start an empire type of thing. That's what I'm feeling from this. And in doing this, you end up with a lot of options. As long as you do this, you know what I mean? This is something that you have at your disposal to use or not use. So you are ready to be in a place to be handing out your resumes. You're ready to the places that you want to work. You know what I mean? Like you're ready to take the next move. You're ready to take the next leap. Right now, these cards are saying you're ready to go for it. And once you go for it, you end up with a lot of options. The thing with having a lot of options is if you see this card, the one that is actually good is supposed to be the one that's hidden here under the sheet, where all these other things, you can make all these decisions, but this one's actually the right one. That's what this is me having me point out here, is that yes, there's a lot of options, but a lot of them may just be all talk. A lot of the options may not be what you're thinking. That's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, so you're gonna take your time to make these decisions. You're gonna cast your judgment. You're going to address the situation. Let me look at this one. Lovely. You're gonna address the situation and make your decisions accordingly. I see your environments as being very balanced. This card's making me want to say maybe you've been very giving lately. Maybe you've been like charitable or just helpful. You see someone like while you're driving and they need help and you help them, or you know what I mean? Like it seems like for me, for right now, this card is making me want to say that maybe you are doing good deeds and you're getting some sort of reward for that. What is this? Six of Pentacles. And also, like obviously, like Six of Pentacles is balance. And also, there are the Libra scales. So I feel like that's definitely you being charitable there. I don't think that's someone being charitable to you. I think that's you being charitable. Yeah. So you being charitable, being thoughtful, it doesn't even have to be like a charity. It's just you are being thoughtful about, being there for people and helping where you can, and maybe like spreading positivity, and you're being rewarded with the Ace of Wands. Maybe that's what, maybe this Ace of Wands is like something to build this foundation that you're thinking about with, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's some sort of insight on your passion. Oh my goodness, these are falling out. That was an accident. I shouldn't be touching this. All right, let's see. Yeah, so this is something that I definitely was feeling when I was writing, that there is some sort of deception around you. There's some sort of hidden enemy. There's someone who's like, the cards are kind of warning you about someone in your energy who may be, I don't know, maybe they're secretly stealing from you. Maybe they're lying to you. Maybe they're feeding you wrong information. Maybe they are just talking behind your back. Like they talk to you and then they go to the next person. They talk about what you talked about. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's some sort of deception that you are kind of unaware of. Like maybe you had an intuition that this person was not there for your highest good. But you didn't have a confirmation. Here's your confirmation. If you have an inkling about someone that you think is kind of secretly trying to tear you down, here's your confirmation that that may be true. Don't, you know, go and freak out at them and kind of burn that bridge, but just be wary of that. Be aware of the information you're giving this person. If you don't want it to be told to other people, don't tell this person things. Just be aware of it. You know, don't manifest it, don't stress too much about it, but definitely be aware that there is deception around you in some sort of way. And maybe I can find some sort of information on that. Maybe a card will come out to give a sign. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. Maybe this person's been your friend for a long time. You're just destined to find out. You can't be deceptive to someone like for a length of time and expect to always get away with it. You know what I mean? Like maybe the wheel is turning and, you know, like karma's coming through type of energy. What is this? 7 of Swords. You're seeing something in a new perspective. I feel like your guides are leading you to this with that Temperance card. They're leading you to who this person is, and you're going to be looking. This is me thinking that you're like. This is I'm seeing this card as you're looking. You're looking back on your relationship with this person, whether that be a coworker, a boss, friend, family member, or relationship. I'm feeling friend energy. I'm feeling like it's like a frenemy type thing, like someone who acts very friendly to your face, but then goes to your back and talks some crap. But you're definitely gonna get answers to this. If I'm saying this and you're like, who? Like, I have no clue who that is. Like, don't stress. Don't like try to look for it in people. Just allow it to come to you naturally. And chances are you kind of already thought this about this person. Wow, you have three aces. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 aces. That's a lot of new beginnings. That's a lot of new beginnings, and I'm not surprised because you're looking at your foundations now and you're thinking like, where should I go next? You know, I am emotionally fulfilled by myself. I have so much self-love for myself. I'm ready to show the world how awesome I really am. I'm ready to look naive and, you know, go out there and do something that I'm new with. Maybe in the past I took my time, but you know, now I'm ready to take that, make those actions, make those moves, and you're going to come up with a lot of options, and allow yourself to be guided to those options. But the outcome is, you know, you're holding the sword of truth. You have the truth. You know what you want. You know what you're going for. You know where to put that sword. You know where to use your power. That's where I feel like the outcome is of this. all the lessons that you learn in dealing with this deceptive person will help you recognize red flags for the future. Not saying it to make you less trusting of people, but just to be aware of that energy. You shouldn't assume first that everybody around you is someone to not trust. But if you're picking up on that energy, you'll be able to recognize that energy because you felt that energy before, and you'll know where the red flags are. So that's what I feel like the purpose of this situation is, and also to show you who's here for your best good. So, you know, when you're popping off and you're some, you know, famous whatever, you know who to take with you. So there's a positive side to look at. But either way, this all looks positive. Obviously, there's like the little discrepancy where I feel like there's some fake people in your area, and obviously this all these options, a lot of them are going to look really tempting. Go with the one that you know with your gut is the one. Go with your intuition on the one, because a lot of them may look really good, but they're just look into them deeper before you sign any contracts or make any full agreements. Yeah, let's get some advice. So general shuffle. All right, advice for Libra in career, hobby, soul path, soul mission. Okay. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I love that. Healing after that stress that you were going through before, you know what I mean? Like, rewrite your future. You know, that path that you were on in the past where you were overthinking, you were stressed out about something, you had maybe some fights going on. You know, you are given the opportunity right now to rewrite that, and you're sitting in a good place to give out this cup to whatever you want to give that cup to. What's a person, a job, a career, a hobby, a passion, whatever. All right, advice for Libra. Libra advice. Advice for Libra, career, hobby, soul path, soul mission, passions, whatever. Libra. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus, by the way. Ooh, what was that? Gemini got this too. So this says, leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Oh, I love that. Leap and the Fool. Wow. That's a nice mix. Definitely go for it. Once you know which one it is in your gut and you really have sat with yourself and, you know, we're honest with yourself about these options, because I know it like, I can feel that some of the options that you're going to receive are going to look like it's going to be like too good to be true. And if anything, if you feel like something's too good to be true, that's your indicator to look into it. You know, some of these just may seem a little too good, but it may be like fine print stuff. Oh my goodness. Do I want these? Yeah. All right. We'll stick with that for advice. Okay. What? Like, how confusing is that? Okay, first, let's address this first. So this says, Starseed, what lights you up? Oh, my bad. Starseed, what lights you up? Which one of these lights you up? You know what I mean? And not just for, you know, material reasons, but lights you up, like internally, like makes you feel passionate, makes you feel happy, makes you feel like you're making a difference, like you are being charitable. Maybe this job is like helping with the community and the public, you know. What lights you up? And okay, so let's see. So this is the yes card and the no card. Oh my gosh, you can't see it. This is the yes card and this is the no card. So what I'm feeling for this is wow. Yeah, so what I'm feeling for this is, this says wait, postpone, pause, say no. And then this says just say yes. So this, I mean, this doesn't say never go for it. This just says wait, postpone, pause, say no. Wait before you make decisions that are final and that you can't take back. Once you have received the confirmation from spirit, from your guides, from whatever, that the path that you're thinking of is the one, then say yes. For some reason, I feel like you're obviously, like this is a lot of options. I feel like you may maybe you're giving your resume out to a lot of places, you know, and a lot of them may come back. But, you know, I feel like maybe there was one that you were, I don't know, like there was one that you were kind of sure about. I feel like you're just ready. You're really, really ready to take this leap. It obviously, like it says, you go first, the universe will catch you. So it's saying, you know, take a risk, but think about it before you do it. This is like the most confusing. I want to get one more. This is like the most conflicting cards like you could get. Yes and no. So definitely some of these options are not the one. Not all of these options are the one. I think there's one that's the one. And you'll know just because you'll be honest with how you feel. Just focus on being honest with how you feel. Any advice? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Advice for Libra. Yeah. This is making me feel like coming out of the darkness into the light. Maybe in the light. Because I'm looking at this now. Like this is the darkness that you're in now, going towards the light, which I see here. Like I'm seeing the colors here are really going together. Like these colors in where you're walking toward match here. If you're still in this stressed out tower moment, conflicted energy, that's how you know don't leap. Don't leap yet. Leap once you're right through the thresholds into like brighter times. Like a brighter mindset. Work on your mindset so that answers can come to you clearly and fully. And I'm feeling one more card. Let's do one more for Libra career. Libra career. Career. Right. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I love that. Awakening. Ooh. See, that could have been the stress that you were just going through. Was the awakening. Because, you know, through awakening, obviously, it's not always easy. So that could be where you like, it's saying to wait to make your decision until you have raised your vibration here I wrote to be aware of the frequency of your thoughts. Be aware of the thoughts that you're thinking and how that it is possible that they can manifest. And it's dangerous to think that they can't because your thoughts can manifest. So whether that be positive or negative. So you have to make sure that you are being aware of the thoughts that you're like feeding your body, feeding your mind. You're essentially like telling yourself things all day long. Make sure that they're positive. Make sure that you are pushing yourself in the positive direction, not the negative direction. Because definitely, I'm glad this card came out here, the initiation, because it really showed me that you just, like, if you're still in that older energy, don't make the decision. Once you come to this energy though, where you're Queen of Cups in it, you know, you're you know, emotionally fulfilled on your own, you're fulfilled on your own, you have enough to give out this cup, whatever that cup may be. I feel like it's like resumes and stuff. Wait till then, and then, you know, go for it, and then take that leap, you know, because you're definitely thinking about the leap, and you will have options, so you need to be in alignment when you come across those options so that you choose the right one. All right, so that's it for Libra. I hope to see you next week when I do your love reading, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.